Hello everyone, today we are going to draw a pattern using Python Turtle. Let's create a REPL, a program, and that is Python, and I call it draw a pattern. So by creating a pattern, we are going to learn the basics of Python language. We are going to use Turtle. That's why I'm importing Turtle library by typing import Turtle. We are going to need also some random numbers. That's why I'm importing random library also. We are creating an object. Let's call it OK and turtle.turtle, and we created now an object. The object can have some properties. For example, let's give a speed for that. Its speed will be 9 from 0 to 9, and there's a speed. Okay, let's move the object to the forward by 100 pixels. Now let's see the result. So we see that the turtle goes to the right side by 100 pixels starting from the center. Okay. After drawing 100 pixels, let's turn to the left by 90 degrees and repeat this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's see what we have. And you see that it draws a square. In fact, in Python, there is a loop. There are some loops which can be used to repeat the codes. For example, here the code forward left repeats 4 times, and we can use a loop for that to repeat them. Because it's 4 times, maybe it looks not too much, but if you need to repeat 100 times, you don't have to write it 100 times. That's why I'm creating a loop now using for I in range. For is used if you know the number of repetition times. I just write here 4, and this loop will be repeated 4 times, and it's enough to write the necessary code only once. In Python, the spaces are very important where you put, so this is called indentation. So we can understand from this structure that awk forward and awk left, they are inside the for loop, and this loop will be repeated 4 times, so we will have the same result. In fact, so it draws a square. In fact, this code draws a square, and we can say that it's possible to create a function to which draws a square. So I'm calling it now here definition. It's used to create a function, and I'm calling it square, and I put this code which draws a square here inside the function. So when I call this function name by writing its name square, and the parentheses we don't forget, and it's going to be called, and it's going to draw a square. We have the same result now. But if you want to draw one more time, you can write one more time here square. It's just enough to write now to write its name in order to draw a new square. So it draws 2 times. If I put here that I want to turn to the right by 10 degrees, And now it's going to draw two squares, but the second square, you see that it's going to be rotated to the right by 10 degrees. Now if I want to draw, for example, a lot of squares, I can create here a new loop in range, which repeats. For example, let's call it 32 times. I'm going to draw square, and each time I'm going to rotate to the right side. Now let's see. So you see that the squares are drawn here, and 32 times. We can increase a little more that, and let's make it 36 times 10. It means it's going to complete the circle, so we are going to have a good shape. But if I write here speed 0, we are not going to see the animation, just it's going to put the circles directly, and it's going to be faster than that one. So we have this shape, very good pattern in fact. But I want to make some changes here more. When I call my function, I am going to change the square size. Square size, we know that it's 100 pixels. If I change this value, for example, if I write it 50, I can see that the squares will be in 50 pixels. When I call the squares, I can send to the function its size, or here I can create let's do it like that. So I'm writing here size is equal to, for example, initially it will be 10, and I am going to send to the square function its size, and it can be written in braces, and I'm going to take it. You can use the same name, size. In the function, the size variable is going to take its value, and the function will be in the size. And in each repetition, I am going to increase size by, for example, by 5. So in each repetition, size will be increased. Initially it's 10, then it will be 10 plus 5, 15. After 15 plus 5, 20. In each repetition, the square size is increasing. So I am having this result now. I want to make this project colorful. That's why, in fact, I can write here the color, oak.color, for example, any color. Let's write here blue, and its color will be blue. But if I want to make it in different colors and in randomly, the colors will be changed. Now I am going to create a colors list using square brackets, and in the list I am going to write the colors now here: red, green, blue. Let's write two more: yellow and brown. So I have 5 colors now. Here I want to choose from this colors list. I need to write here the index of the color. For example, if I write here 0, that is the first item in the list, it's red. So what's happened here? Colors, yeah, colors. Let's run again. So you see that it's red. If I make it 0, 1, 2, 3, let's make it 3. In this situation, it's going to be green. Yellow, yes, it's yellow. But if I want to have a random color from this list, I can use random library. Random.randint is going to generate a random number, and we can write here minimum number and maximum number. So it's going to generate a random number in each repetition. So our squares will be in different colors now. Okay, in this video we learned the Python basics, and using this we draw a pattern. You can draw also your own patterns by changing this code or by writing your own code. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.